You are watching the making of Princess Peach for NBA2K22. Now, if you are not familiar with my work, my name is JMO and I sculpt fictional characters for NBA2K on PC. I then release them for free through my Twitter, and my creations look something like this. So I was working on a Super Mario team and already decided who 4 of the 5 starters were, more on that later. So I asked Twitter who they would like to see in 2K, and this is how the idea for this video came about. Now, the first thing that people ask me when I show them one of my characters is how do I make them, and that's exactly what you're seeing right now. The whole sculpting process sped up. On the right is the reference model. That's the #1 tip artists will give you used references. So in this case, I like to import another game's 3D model and have them side by side and slowly make changes until I'm satisfied with the sculpt. The one on the left is an NBA model imported from 2K. Even though he doesn't look like her right now, the goal is to transform him into Princess Peach. What I like to do is focus on one thing at a time, but not necessarily finish it. I will constantly start with a body part like, say, the mouth, and do the top lip, but instead of doing the bottom one right after, I work on the eyes, but then I suddenly decide that the overall head shape bothers me. So before finishing the eyes, I start working on the forehead, which leads me to the hair, and then we go back to the bottom lip, and then we decide what's next after rotating your reference model for the millionth time. Rinse and repeat. Now I want to talk about the 4 other characters I mentioned earlier. There's Mario, of course, which was made first because he's Mario. He's also the base model for all the other characters moving forward, so I took my time with him. It took me about 5 hours total, which sounds like a lot, but it's about my average right now whenever I make a character from scratch. After Mario was done, we move on to Luigi. Now, from Mario to Luigi, it's not really hard. Change the mustache, make it thinner, recolor, rename some files, and you're done. It's that easy. Now, when working with Wario, there are some bigger challenges. As you can see, like, his mouth is huge. It's also open. I've already have some experience with this. I made Wolverine and Akuma in the past, so this wasn't new. But like, the challenge was not messing up the UVs. It took multiple attempts, but eventually we got there. Now for Waluigi, I put a lot of time on this one, but no matter what I tried, I always found the result to look just plain creepy. But I don't think this is a bad thing necessarily, not in this case, because it fits the character design. And at this point, I feel like you've listened to me long enough, so let's just jump straight into the highlights.
Yeah, oh yeah. Let's go. Wow.
Mamma mia!
Oh. Beautiful.
Oh no!
Oh.
Woo! Mamma mia!
Oh yes. Oh no. It's Luigi time.